What's your name, brother? Huh? Your name, Chris? Okay, your name, Chris. What's your name? I didn't.
Because most of my people, they don't have a vehicle.
My brother.
So,
huh? Here. Okay. What's going on? So I got Chris, D, and here. Alright. Get this brother's name and his young princess. So look, being with y'all been standing here for, you've been standing here for a second. You've been here just about the whole time. You've been going through the scripture with us. Alright, so you've been understanding what's coming out. So now, your question, the brother told me your question is, how do we know for a shadow of a doubt we the Israelites? I'm gonna show you that, alright? I wanna address something right now, since we got 3 black men right here. We got a father right here, right? My brother, what's your name? Chris. Your name, Chris. I got 2 Chris. Alright. Chris, these are daughters. Alright. Let me ask your daughter something, alright? I want you to come here and walk through. We're finna do a compare and contrast. Young lady, you know which one of these pictures is Jesus Christ? Can you show me that? Show me Jesus Christ. Oh, praise to the Lord. Bring it out! Come here, bro. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look. That right there, that's a beautiful thing. That's right. That is a beautiful thing. How many of our people know this? Just like that. How many of us were taught that at an early age, from an early age? Or how many of us went through the programming that white society has given us and then found out later on, almost in our adult life, that Jesus Christ wasn't no white man?
Bring it up.
That's a great thing. How they gonna grow up and look at you the right way with the right type of confidence in a father and a black male if they believe that God is a white man?
Bring it up.
You understand the psychological warfare that's been going on our people for years and years and years? With this right here, this is a plot, man. This is a deep, thought out, devious plan. So, why would somebody do this? Give me Job 9:24. I was brought it out, but I want to get to this point, and I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question too, bro. Here, look, Job 9:24.
Bring it up.
Because think about this right here. In order for this to happen, people gotta have power to do this. To set up an image like this, to destroy the minds of young black and brown people all over the world. They gotta have power to do this. So let's see what the Bible says. Read.
The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
See what the Bible said? It said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Wow.
Read.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
God said the wicked covered the faces of the true judges of the earth. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. So what does that mean? This right here, somebody's face was covered up. Look at what's going on right here. The black Madonna, then it turned to the white Madonna. You got the black image of Christ. All these images of Jesus Christ, the apostles, God, the prophets in the Bible, they were always depicted as black people until the time of the Renaissance. Right. All of it was always done this, so it had to have been power. It said, the wicked covered the faces of the judges thereof. So you know when the time when this happened? Once it happened during the time of the Renaissance, but it started before then. Give me the book of First Maccabees.
Bring it up.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 2 and verse.
Hold on, Chris, hold on. All right, what they call? All right, listen.
Verse 48. So they recovered the law out of the hand of the Gentiles.
So what we're reading about right here is the history of the Israelites in the Greek captivity. Right. And when we were under the Greeks in captivity, the Israelites, they had to fight the Greeks. The Greeks are white people, you understand that, right? They had to fight them and get the Bible out of their hands because they took the book from the Israelites. Because the Bible is the Israelites' history. Right.
That's right.
And out of the hand of kings, neither suffered they the sinners to triumph.
Alright, so he said, we wouldn't suffer those sinners to triumph against us. Now read chapter 3 and verse 48. Now this is after we got the book back from the Gentiles, which was the Greek people. Right? Read.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 48. And let it open the books of the law, wherein the heathen have sought to paint the likeness of their images.
See what just happened? When we got the book back from them, opened up the book, and they did what?
Paint the likeness of their images.
They sought to paint the likeness of their images from from this right here to that. From the black man Jesus to the white Jesus. All this you see. They turned Paul, Moses, Isaiah, all them into white men in the book. We like, whoa, what is this? So like, now look, this is a big clue right there. If the so-called Jews, if the Jews were white people, why would they need to change the image right here? Why would the Greeks, which are white people, have to change the image?
Bring it up.
Somebody talk to me.
Talk.
They said they thought to paint the likeness of their image. If they got the same image, the Israelis that are there in Israel today are the same as the white people that's in Italy, same as the white people that's in Russia, that's in America, that's in Australia.
Bring it up.
White people is white people no matter what they are, right? They got the same image. So why would they have to change it? If the Israelites were white.
Bring it up.
That means they're different, right?
That's right.
We understand that? Automatically. This is warfare. Give me this at Jeremiah 11. Jeremiah 11:19. Read it. So listen, the thing that's going on with our people is that we have been disconnected from who we are as a people. It is important. Sister, you said earlier, you think we all from the same nation. Sister, that's preposterous. If we were, we'd be getting treated the same. We're in the equality on the earth. It's never been no equality on the earth. It's always been a ruling class of people, and it's always been a serving class of people. In every kingdom, in every dynasty, and everything. Alright? It's just the way of the world. Read it.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 11, verse 19. But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter.
Read it again.
But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter.
When a lamb or ox is getting ready to get slaughtered, it's getting ready. You from the country. You ever seen an animal get slaughtered? Alright, so when that animal finna get ready to get killed, and it's finna end up on your dinner table later on, do you know it's finna die? When you getting ready, you got the chicken, or you got the lamb, or you got the pig, or whatever it was at that time. Don't leave before I get your question, bro. Don't leave before I get your question. I'm finna get your question right after this. I wanna show you something. Alright, don't go nowhere. I'm finna answer your question without a doubt. So when you leave here, bro, you gonna understand. But listen to this first. Read.
But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter, and I knew not that they had devised devices against me.
He said they knew not. We, the people of Israel, knew not that people devised devices against us. This is a device that's devised against our people. To teach you to do what?
Bring it up. Look,
right now, the people that own their store, they can come and check on their business, and they ain't got to worry about nothing happening to them. They the safest in our community. But we the ones ducking, dodging the ops in our own community. Worried about getting shot down, worried about getting killed by people that look like us. That's psychological warfare. Because you look at them like that's God. But you look at your brother like he's just a nigga. This right here propagates that thought process in your mind. All of that. You hold them to a high regard, but you hold your own people down here. That's a device that's devised against you.
That's right.
They brought it to you like a lamb. Like a lamb or an ox that was led to the slaughter. They led you to this way, and it was to destroy you, to kill you. Read.
Saying, let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof.
He said now, it said when they brought you like a lamb or ox to the slaughter, they said, let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof. What's your seed? Pierre, what's your seed? You got children? Give me your seed, right?
That's right.
You got children? Nah. Okay, but you understand, like you have children, that's your seed. You put your seed into a woman. Right. So you're the tree, and the fruit thereof is going to be your children. Right. That's right. They said, with this right here, with this device right here, we can destroy the tree and the fruit thereof.
That's right.
And let us cut him off from the land of the living.
And let us cut him off from the land of the living. When you realize, when you read the Bible, you living once you start keeping God's commandments.
That's right.
But this right here, this white Jesus tell you, God law's done away with, I love you no matter what. That ain't what the Bible says.
That's right.
This Christ said, if you love me, keep my commandments.
That's right.
And that's the Christ that the Bible talks about. A man with white woolly hair, skin like brass burnt in the furnace. You know the color of brass is the same color as a penny. A penny is actual brass. It's copper and zinc mixed together. That's what brass is. right here help destroy you and your children. So now, how do we know that we the Israelites without 100% without a shadow of a doubt? Psalm 9 and 16. Psalm 9 and 16. I want you to understand something about God, all of y'all. This is what you need to understand. Psalms 9 and 16. Understand something about God. D, you should understand this a little bit more once I bring this out.
The book of Psalms, chapter 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgments which he executed.
Okay, first part it said the Lord is known how? Here, how I say?
The Lord is known by the judgments which he executed.
The Lord, God is known by the judgments that he executes. He's known by the judgments that he executes. So if you needed proof that God exists, you got to find out his judgments.
That's right.
And say, has he done that or did he not do that?
Right.
All right, read.
The wicked is snared in the works of his own hand.
That said, God is known by the judgment that he executes, and the wicked, meaning the people that go contrary to God, are snared in the works of their own hands. D, when I talked to you earlier, you said, look, if you choose life, you choose to do the commandments, you choose to do better. Right? But if you don't, then you choose the death. Now, you will be snared in the works of your own hands if you do opposite of what God said. So you made a choice to go opposite of God and then get jacked up by him, basically. To get his judgments. So you know a little bit about God's judgment, right, Chris? Look at this. When we go into God's judgments, we start reading the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 to understand the blessings and the curses that God said will be on the children of Israel. Right. This is how you're going to identify who the children of Israel are today. Right. How so? Read Deuteronomy 28 and 45. I'm going to show you how you know that you're an Israelite and how God is really moving in this earth. All right? Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 45. Yeah. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overcome thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
God is talking to the children of Israel. He's making a covenant with them. The first part of that covenant, the first part of that covenant said, if you keep my commandments, as a matter of fact, let's read it, because I don't want to infer nothing on you. I want you to get this and understand it yourself, all right? Check this out. Sister, understand what we're talking about. Now, did you have a question, though? Because the brother brought you up. Did you have a particular question? All right, we're finna go on it. We're going into it right now. We're going into it right now. Because all in tight, you're going to understand everything when we go through this, all right? Go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Okay, when you hear if you do this, that is what's called a stipulation, right? If you do this, then this will happen, right? So we read the stipulation, 3.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
All right, so that's part 1 of stipulations of what God is telling the children of Israel. If you keep the commandments, listen diligently and do them, you'll be above all people on the earth. That's right. Now, Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. So, Deuteronomy 28, the chapter, 1 through 14 is all type of blessings that God said would make the children of Israel be above all people on the earth. Now, 15 through verse 68 is going to be this. Read.
That's right. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses are universally a bad thing, right? Will come upon the children of Israel and overtake them if they didn't keep the commandments. That's part 2 of the stipulation, Deuteronomy 29 and 1. Show you what you're reading. When you read this chapter, this is this. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1. Yeah. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
A covenant is a contract. So we read terms and conditions is what this chapter is. When you read Deuteronomy 29 and 1, this is Moses reiterating what we just went through was the covenant. That's the contract that you're making with the creator of heaven and earth. Alright? The covenant. So now, God is known how here? To his judgment. Now, Deuteronomy 28:15 said if you didn't keep the commandments, what would happen? Curses. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 45.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
And that's the reason, because
Thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and statutes which he commanded, and they shall be upon thee for a sign.
what shall be on you for a sign? The what? You know, he said that, and we talking about the curses, just the crowd. He said the curses are going to be on you for a sign. Curses on you for a sign. It's Ridgeway and Night On. I know that because I'm looking at the green sign. It identifies the street I'm on. The sign that's on that gas station. I know there's a marathon over there because of that sign. How you going to know the children of Israel? The curses are going to be on you for a what? For a sign. So these things are going to identify a particular group of people. The particular group of people is the people that made that covenant with the creator of heaven and earth.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.